The DoorDash scam costing drivers thousands. Now, I do know DoorDash is a scam, but I knew it was a scam on the purchasing side, not the driver side. If you've ever looked at your receipt when you're getting when you're ordering an order from DoorDash, in the box you'll see like something called additional fees, and it like they're just scamming the fuck out of you. Because what does the hell does that even mean? So I wonder how this is scamming people through the Dasher side.
Well, everyone, there's a new scam spreading across America, and it's not targeting billionaires, it's targeting the people who actually keep this country running.
Okay.
DoorDash drivers. Yes, the people delivering your food in the rain, in the snow, at midnight. The people who got us through the pandemic when everything else was shut down.
True.
And right now, scammers.
Yo, but by the way, why did it take a pandemic for DoorDash to make a leave at the door button? That was the worst part about DoorDash early on, was that you couldn't just tell them to leave it at the door. They had to ring the doorbell. You had to talk to them. You had to look at them face to face. Like, I'm an antisocial person. I don't want to look at these guys in their face. Just leave it at the door, man. That should have been an option from the beginning.
Are quietly making off with hundreds of thousands of dollars from them. I've heard from countless drivers who've been hit by this, and today I'm going to break down exactly how the scam works.
Please, explain to me.
You can spot it instantly and protect the DoorDash driver in your life, or maybe even yourself. Now, as a scam baiter, if I really want to understand how this scam works,
I'm gonna go ahead and
put myself in the shoes of the victim.
Hold up, I'm gonna put on closed captions.
Is to become a DoorDash driver myself. And doing this could be a fun way to get out and make some extra cash on the side.
Right.
Unless, of course, I get scammed. But I went ahead and I visited DoorDash's website.
I mean, how does it even work? I'm assuming through tips, maybe?
This is gonna be me before I know it. It tells me to download the Dasher app on my phone, and I hit Let's Dash.
Right.
It asks me to sign up, give my address, upload my driver's license, do a face verification, and then I have to wait for a background check. And then I ask myself, am I gonna be accepted? Are they gonna find something about me that disqualifies me? The app eventually says, we need a bit more time for your background check.
That's not AI, by the way. That was real.
What did they find? Do they know what I'm up to?
Hola, you've reached the private executive line of El Power Bottom.
But I panicked for no reason, because within seconds I was cleared to dash. And right away they provide you with a little new employee orientation video about what it's like to DoorDash. Once you're signed in and you're in the area of a restaurant where an order is placed, you'll get notified. And then you'll head to the restaurant, pick up the food, and then you'll make your way to the address it gives you.
Yeah, it's pretty simple enough.
Easy.
Right.
So with that training out of the way, I felt like I was ready to start dashing and see if I could lure in a scammer. So I headed to a busy area and I parked and I waited and waited like I was fishing. And then finally, I got a bite. Someone named Jason wanted McDonald's nuggets. So off to McDonald's I went.
Gotta love the chicken nuggets.
And you will arrive at McDonald's.
Behold, my very first DoorDash. After grabbing the meal, I was off to deliver it. And soon I was $4.25 richer. I eventually got another order.
Money's money.
McDonald's again. People just really love McDonald's in this area. If it doesn't look like I know what I'm doing, trust your instincts. But having been working for only a few hours with nothing but a 30-second video to train me, I'm basically a sitting duck for a scammer. And it was only a matter of time before they tried to make their move. But after my second order, things got quiet. Perhaps the lunch rush had ended, so I figured I'd make the most of my time.
Is it gonna be the? Is it gonna be the? Oh my god, I know what it is. It's the refund method. I think he's talking about the refund method. That's what my epiphany was, but I was thinking about it like, is that really what it is? And I had to confirm. I think he's talking about the refund method.
Now, the real scam here is that Starbucks has discontinued their caramel apple cider, so I settled for
Fuck Starbucks. Starbucks is so overrated.
And sure enough, I got my next order.
Okay, I just got an order for a burly burger. Let's go pick it up.
So of course I accept it, and as I start to make my way to the restaurant, I get a phone call.
Oh.
Okay, time out. I'm getting a call from DoorDash.
Yes, if you can't see, the caller ID actually says DoorDash.
Hello?
Hi, this is Mark from DoorDash Corporate Support. Am I speaking with Ben?
Yeah, this is him.
Okay, great. I'm calling in regards to your current delivery order. Before we proceed, are you pulled over safely?
Not quite. Just a sec. Okay, I'm pulled over.
So I need to let you know this order was flagged as potential fraud. The customer used a stolen payment method, and we're required to verify the assigned driver so your account doesn't get hit with a contract violation or temporary suspension.
Okay, am I in trouble or anything?
No, not at all. This is just a routine verification to protect you. As long as we can confirm your account, you'll be fine and still get paid for the delivery.
Now, this is something that I was not expecting. Apparently, the customer ordering this burger is using a stolen credit card.
So this is a
now I have
scam.
to stop working to get this matter settled.
I just need a few details. Can you verify the email address on your Dasher account?
Sure. It's just my personal one. It's
That matches what I have. Now I'm just going to send you a one-time verification code.
This is how they get you.
To confirm I'm speaking with the correct Dasher.
And since I know that this is DoorDash on the phone, I follow Mark's instructions and I give him the code that he just sent me.
it's 704502.
Perfect, thank you. One moment while I clear that.
Okay.
Now he's hacked into his email?
Okay,
Is
should be good to go.
Is that it? Do I still go get this order then?
Actually, no, you can safely discard the order. You'll still receive your compensation within 24 hours. If you notice your app logging out, that's normal while we finalize the review.
Okay. All right. So we're good?
Yep, thank you for driving with DoorDash. Have a safe night.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, let's pause the tape.
How did
many of you notice what just happened? You might have missed it, but I just got scammed. You know that
Yeah.
call that I got from DoorDash?
That wasn't
Well,
a
turns out
real.
It actually wasn't from DoorDash. I mean, yes, it came through DoorDash, but it wasn't DoorDash. Let me explain. Shortly before that call, I texted my
What
friend
the
Tim
fuck
and I told
just
him that I was
happened?
DoorDashing and headed to
Right.
Burly Burger. I had Tim place a DoorDash order from Burly Burger, hoping that I'd be the dasher assigned. And sure enough, I was.
Okay. I just got an order for a Burly Burger.
But then Tim turned scammer. He used the exact same trick that these DoorDash scammers are using. He called his driver through the DoorDash app, and that driver was me.
Hello?
And when you call your driver, it doesn't give
Oh.
you their personal number. The call goes through DoorDash's system, and that's why it shows up as DoorDash on your phone.
Hello?
Now, the purpose of this feature is to communicate with your driver if you needed to give special instructions. But if you're an inexperienced driver like I was, you might assume that DoorDash is actually calling you, especially when the person on the other end introduces themselves as DoorDash support.
This is Mark from DoorDash Corporate Support. Am I speaking with Ben?
Yeah.
Oh, they set
Now,
up this
this is
phony
where Tim
scenario.
follows the scammer script, and he uses a little social engineering to fool me. He identifies me by name, which makes me feel like he already knows me. And then he asks me to pull over, something that builds credibility and lowers suspicion. Next comes the lie. He claims there's a fraudulent order on my account. And the goal here is simple, to get you scared enough that you stop thinking clearly and start following instructions.
I just need a few details. Can you verify the email address on your Dasher account?
Now, scammers don't actually know the driver's email address, but when they say something like, "Can you confirm it for me?" most people will just give it to them.
Sure. It's just my personal one.
And with that
Okay.
information, the scammer will then attempt to log into your DoorDash account. They don't have your password, but for an experienced scammer, that's not a problem.
The verification
They just
code.
Forgot password. That sends a two-factor authentication code straight to the
Yep.
driver's email address.
Now I'm just going to send you a one-time verification code. This is just to confirm I'm speaking with the correct Dasher.
Yes, most legitimate apps and companies include warnings in these texts telling you not to share the code. But when you're stressed and when you believe that you're talking to someone that you can trust, your brain tends to gloss
Yeah,
right over
holy
those warnings.
shit.
They told you to
Dude,
read them
this
the
is-
code.
this is
so that's what you
5Ed.
do.
It's
Holy
704
shit.
502.
Once they have it, they create a new password.
This is
and
devious.
gain
What the
full
fuck?
access to your account. They head straight to your earnings tab and they change your payout method. And instead of your bank account, they replace it with theirs. Then after the call, you keep door dashing, thinking that
How do you
nothing's
even
wrong.
get caught?
So good.
How did it
Yep,
get caught?
Thank you for driving with DoorDash.
Like, what do you
Have a
do
safe night.
if you...
But when payday rolls around, every dollar that you earned goes straight to the scammer.
Holy
And
fuck.
yes, you'll probably notice eventually and you'll change it back and you'll lock it down and maybe even contact the real support. But that single social engineering phone call can earn a scammer several $100s or more. And if a scammer makes a few of those calls every day, he's making some serious money.
DoorDash.
Awesome, thank you.
Well, now that you've got access to my DoorDash account,
What do you have in
Holy
mind?
fuck, what a
I'm gonna
devious
buy a trip to
goddamn
Nigeria. I have some
scam.
friends over there I haven't seen in a while.
Okay, well, enjoy your trip, I guess. Now, this little demonstration is meant to show you how easy it is for a scammer to work his way into your finances. And while it was staged, this actually happens more than you would think. In
Yeah,
fact,
it's
just
obviously
last year,
staged.
a guy
I
named
do.
David Smith was charged with stealing almost $1 million from DoorDash drivers over a 2-year period.
1 mil?
Investigators recovered a large chunk of it.
Holy shit!
$733,000 in cash when they seized 5 safes from his apartment.
And get this, the day before he was scheduled to appear in court, this happened.
The former
He
Stanford
dipped.
man who's accused of stealing almost $1 million in an elaborate DoorDash scam was shot to death Monday in New York.
Wow, this dude was clearly mixed up with the
Holy
wrong
shit!
crowd. I wonder if someone didn't want him talking and revealing how he made his money. But I'm revealing how he did it in this video, and hopefully it might save some of our DoorDashers from losing their entire paychecks. I'm also making this video because a lot of people ask me why I only focus on scammers overseas. And the honest answer is, that's just who I run into the most. But as we've learned, our own country has no shortage of scammers too. And what makes
Yeah,
this
I guess
scam
so.
especially infuriating is who they're targeting. Most DoorDash drivers aren't doing this for fun. They're doing it for a second job, or to pay for school, or to get out of debt. They're scamming people who are just trying to get by, and that's pretty low. To be fair, DoorDash has apparently started including a message before your call connecting you with the driver, and it sounds like this.
This is your DoorDash customer calling. Never share personal information, passwords, or verification codes with anyone over the phone.
That's
people
probably
are
a
still
good
falling
update.
for it
Yeah.
because scammers are good at making you gloss over these warning signs, like a magician getting you to not see what the other hand is doing. So even if you're not a DoorDash driver, I hope this video sticks with you because the tactics are
Holy
similar,
fuck.
and scammers will at some point try to engineer sensitive information out of you. So if someone creates urgency, if they claim authority, if they ask you for information that you weren't planning on giving, it's time to pause. That moment of hesitation is often the difference between you keeping your money and losing it. Well, I hope that this video is enlightening to you, and I hope that you keep sending me more scams
Holy
that are happening
shit.
so we can talk about them more. And I'll see you guys in the next video.
That is devious. $1 million was scammed, and then they shot him so he wouldn't reveal the tech. Holy shit. That is something else. Damn. I mean, to be fair, I could see anybody falling for this. I didn't even question it until I heard the verification code. That is when I was like, okay, you shouldn't do that. They're gonna get it through the verification code. But that is some 5-head thinking. I'm surprised that that guy died over this though. They really shot him. Holy fuck. I mean, it was 1 mil. I thought he escaped. I really did. And I'm more surprised that this wasn't talking about the refund method. If you don't know the refund method, you need to know the refund method.